see. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Should be okay there. Let's see. Testing, testing. If you guys want to let me know in the comments if that's loud enough. But welcome everybody to Lee Jordan Field. Finally back home. I'm filling in for Clayton. Clayton is at I believe, a wedding in California. So I was called from the bullpen to come in and help him out. Um, my name is Trace Neiman. I'm actually here with the Chinooks as an intern doing live stats. I've loved my time up here so far. This is my first ever announcing experience, so you guys just bear with me here. Um, this should be a fun experience. I'll be here for the next 5 games, I believe. Um, so I think this is going to be fun to start this. This is what I want to do as my profession. So hopefully, this goes well and you guys like me enough to have me back here. Um, this should be a fun time. We still got a little bit of time here. We got about 10 minutes till we get started. So I just wanted to come on, introduce myself, get some people in here, and I will see you guys back in about 10 minutes for the national anthem and introductions and all that. So I will see you guys here shortly. right, so as we get ready here, just trying to figure out some extra audio things, little feedback would be awesome on if it's a little delayed or if it's too loud, too quiet, or if you guys can hear the field. I have the field mic on, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear everything. So it's kind of cool tonight. We do have Cole from right here in Alaska. Dan Sadler, we are playing today. The sun is trying to peek through the clouds here. We have some imminent rain. Um, let me check the radar forecast weather here for you. It's kind of been drizzling on and off throughout warm-ups here and pregame. As of right now, we are good to go. I think as the game goes on, we might get some more weather. Let's see here, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much. Maybe a light drizzle, but as of right now, we are playing. Like I said, the sun is creeping through the clouds, and it is perfect day for baseball as the Chinooks get back in action. Camera is a little bit askew. Yes, there's a little bit of some fence, some chain link in the way. That's as good as I could get it for now. I don't want to move it too much and it mess up. If you desperately need me to change it, I absolutely can. Um, Let me just. That might be a little bit better. Sweet, Dan. We'll see you here in a second. As Dave goes through the lineups here, we will get ready for All right, we will take a quick break here to do the national anthem, and I will be right back. That was pretty sweet there from Mr. Cole. Okay, some of our Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi might be a little bit delayed here. All ones. Let's see here. Stream is a little delayed. Let's see what we got. Make sure my Wi-Fi is connected. There we go. That might help a little more. Let's see here. What's up? What are you doing? You're doing live scoring?
For the first inning.
It's Fish Star. It's Fish Star. Like, yeah.
Fish Star.
Okay. How about now, Debbie? Can you hear me at all? Very low. Okay, I'll turn myself up a little bit. I'm about as loud as I can go. Let me know if that's good enough for you. On the mound tonight, let's see. It says Mike needs volume. This is I'm as loud as I can go here. Let me turn this up just a little bit. How about now? Is that a little bit better? Now up, number 32, Vaughn Coleman out of University of Oklahoma, Claremont, California. Just transferred. Shout out to the Sooners for their national championship win yesterday. And here's the first pitch from Arkansas Pine Bluff pitcher Luke Rowland. In there for ball number 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And he is going to go up and in, and he will hit Mr. Coleman for the first batter of the game. And now comes up number 14, Cooper Kunis. Go here on the setup, and there's a cheat sheet, or help. Go to help, and then there's a cheat sheet somewhere. First pitch in there, strike 1 for Mr. Rowland. This is his second year. He's a returner here in Chugiak. That one's fouled off by Cooper. Cooper's out of Sierra College and from Roseville, California. Just a beautiful day. Turned out to be a beautiful day. We had some threat of thunderstorms and showers, but the sun has peeked through the clouds, and it is just beautiful out here right now. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. It is late. Ball goes into center field. Runner will stay. And that is a stolen base for Mr. Vaughn. Let's see. That might be a little better on the audio there on the live stream. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Turned it up just a little bit. That pitch is high from Luke. Count is 2-2 to Cooper here. This one fouled back right back at us. Count stays 2-2. Luke has struggled just a bit here early in the first couple starts, looking to kind of turn that back around. All ABL last year, so we know he's got it in him for sure. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a little inside. Count goes to full. Roland comes set. Payoff pitch. Going to be jammed on over to first. Cal Whip goes to the bag by himself. Runner goes to third. And that is the first out of the inning for the Chinooks. Coming up now, number 7, Antonio Gianni out of New Mexico University in Cave Creek, Arizona. Let's see. Pilots have lost 3 in a row, looking to kind of turn it around. Chinooks lost their last game against the Miners on Sunday. Looking to bounce back here. Pitch in there, little high. Saying he did not go on the check. Gianni batting .263 on the year. With 7 strikeouts. That one fouled off into the catcher's mitt, count 1-1. Like I was saying, 263 average. 45 plate appearances, so 263 will do just fine. There's the pitch, a breaking ball popped up out to left center field. Looks like Phoenix West is under it. The run is going to come home, and the Glacier Pilots will take an early 1-0 lead. But we will take the out in exchange for a run. Just go number to number. So, like, if he grounds out at 6-4 or whatever. Yep, you're good. Perfect. Audio's good now. Perfect. If you guys have any questions for me that you want answered or random things, as that pitch is in there, up and in again, and he hits another one as Mr. Drew Johnson from Utah Tech gets a free base. And up comes number 5, the DH hitter, Braden Horn from Derby, Kansas, out of Southern Illinois University. Braden is 6'4", 220, so a real big body there. We've seen him catch a little bit against us before. He's DHing today. That one's just outside, counts 1-0. He's caught, I think, the last couple games against us, so he gets a break off. Gets a day off today and just gets to hit. Roland comes set. That one's going to be up. Count is 2-0. Chinooks had an off day yesterday. Little break from the action. They'll be off tomorrow and Thursday, and then they'll have, I believe, 5 straight days of games. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is going to be just late. So a stolen base for Drew. And that ball was called a strike, so we have a 2-1 count. Greg, I am not Alaskan. I am from Wichita, Kansas. Actually, my brother played here a couple years ago. I've known Tim and Cole as that one's in there. Tim and Casey for a while. As that one's in there for a strike, 2-2 count. I've come up here 3 of the last 4 summers. I've really enjoyed it. I was supposed to be here for 2 weeks, and I ended up being here the whole summer with the Chinooks. So it's been really fun. I've been doing stats, and I've been, as that goes behind uh, Braden, to a full count here for Mr. Rowland, trying to get out of this inning here, limit the damage. But yeah, I was supposed to be just doing statistics and write-ups and whatnot, and Clayton was gone for a week, and he said, hey, can you fill in for me? I said, absolutely, I can. So as that one is in there, called strike 3, Rowland limits the damage. And as the Chinooks have a 1-0 deficit going into the bottom of the first. And yes, absolutely, shout out to Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's where my brother went, and that's where Luke is at right now. And so shout out to the Golden Lions, and shout out Peyton Neiman for starting the UAPB trend up here in Chugiak. We will be just about back here in about a couple minutes in between innings here, and I will see you guys in just a second. All right, we are back with the Chugiak Chinooks, number 16, Baylor Sandberg on the mound, and now out here, number 10, Austin Young out of Fresno State University. And yes, Greg, there is no snakes in Alaska, which is very nice. Don't need to worry about it. But the only thing you need to worry about up here is the mosquitoes. And there's plenty of tornadoes in Kansas. First pitch to Austin is going to be low. Called a ball, 1-0 count. Austin has played for the Chinooks before, played a couple years ago with my brother. Started at the Masters University and then transferred to Fresno State over there in good old Fresno, California. Second pitch is going to be a jam shot over to the first base side. It's going to get down in foul territory. Austin's been hitting the ball pretty well this year. 214 average doesn't show it on paper, but he's had some clutch hits when we needed him, and he's been very good behind the plate. As that ball's in there is a ball. Count's going to be 2-1. On deck, we got number 21, Cal Whip. That ball is hit into left center field. It's going to get down for a base hit, and Austin Young gets us started here in the bottom of the first. Now coming up, number 21, Cal Whiff out of Pepperdine University. He's currently in the transfer portal looking for somewhere to go. Said he wants to stay in California. Cal's sitting at a good 300 batting average. He's been kind of all over the place. He's played third, he's DH'd, he's played first for us, as there's a pickoff attempt over there for Austin. Austin gets his lead at first. Baylor comes set. And this one's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Little check of the runner there. Unofficial state bird in Alaska is the mosquito. It is indeed. They are brutal up here. After fishing the last few weeks or so, you get to know them pretty well. Second pitch fouled off by Cal. Wanted that one. He was right on it, went straight back. Counts 1-1. The pitch to whip. That's going to be high, ball 2. Looks like a breaking ball that didn't quite break. Cal gets the sign from Coach Babe over there. On deck is number 17, Phoenix West, who, once you get to know Phoenix, you will come to find out he is a very, very interesting person, but we love Phoenix. Pitch there, also fouled back. It's going to be out of play. Count's going to be 2-2. Yeah, so I can see the live chat. Yeah, so in case they ask me questions, yeah. Baylor comes set, 2-2 pitch here. And swung on and missed by Mr. Whip. And that will be the first out of the inning for the Pilots. Now comes up Phoenix West, left fielder playing center field today. Just click enter. Left fielder playing center today. As you'll see, Phoenix has an interesting batting stance as he comes here and kind of twinkles his toes a little bit. No batting gloves either, which is a little interesting. First pitch in there for a ball. Counts 1-0. Phoenix has been a defensive machine the last couple weeks, making a couple diving plays when we've needed him to. He has the best batting average on the team, sitting at a nice .433. He's just done what we've needed him to do. That's going to be a ball. Just misses on the outside corner, maybe a little low. Counts 2-0. Yeah, on base percentage of .591 will get it done in this league for sure. Couple doubles, 8 walks. So he is a very, very patient player at the plate, as you can see. Works the count to 3-0. 13 for 44. Well, 13 for 30, actually, for at-bats, disregarding those 8 walks. Couple doubles, a triple, and 3 RBIs. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that's going to be inside, ball 4, 4-pitch walk for Mr. West. Now up comes Drew Hurst, third baseman out of Messiah University. Drew's been very solid for us at third base. Big spot here for Mr. Hurst. That ball's going to be up. That's 5 straight balls from Mr. Baylor. See if Drew can see that. Be patient here. First and second, 1 out. So base hit should score 1 here. Let's see what they want to do here. 6 straight balls as that one misses up. Another breaking ball that didn't quite come all the way down. This is Drew's first year up here with the Chinooks. He's from Ephrata, Pennsylvania. That is just going to miss outside. That is 7 straight balls thrown by Sandberg. See what Drew can do here. See if he can force himself a walk to get to Mr. Josh Thompson in the on-deck circle, getting his first start today after some back issues. So glad to see him in the lineup. That is the first strike in a while from Mr. Baylor. Count is 3-1. See if Drew can find a gap here and get us our first run of the game and get a good answer here in the bottom of the first. That is going to miss high, and the bases are now loaded for Josh Thompson's first at-bat of the season. So we have a little mound visit here. I'll introduce my fellow colleagues here in the booth with me. I've got Asher Abrams, who's doing the live statistics today. Jack did it for a little bit as well. I got Jack Brooker here as well. Both pitchers who have had some good outings this year. Jack's last outing went 11 Ks. Was it 7 shutout innings? 7 shutout innings with 11 Ks. And Asher just pitched the last game against the Miners, only giving up 1. All right, number 22, Josh Thompson out of Siena University. Shout out Josh for letting me use his glove pregame. I've enjoyed that. Bases juiced here. Here comes the first pitch from Baylor. See if we can get something going here in the bottom of the first. Swung on and missed, strike 1. A good hack there. J.J. Pruno on deck out of Freed-Hardeman University. Here's the pitch and fouled off the catcher's foot. Probably didn't feel too good. Big spot here for Josh's first at-bat of the season. The one thing Josh has talked about a lot is getting down to Kenai so we can do some salmon fishing while we're here. I think that's on a lot of the team's mind, is that week in Kenai. The second week of July. So that'll be a fun time when we go down there, get to play and do some fishing. Here comes the pitch, and it's fouled off. Good fighting swing there from Mr. Thompson. Getting the hang of that over there? Okay, good. The 0-2 pitch. And swung on and missed, and Audie's going to come home, and that's how we get our first run. So it is a productive strikeout from Mr. Josh Thompson as he swings through. And the runners will advance. On the drop third strike. So second and third here for Mr. J.J. Pruneau. As he comes up to kiss from a rose. JJ's kind of found something in his swing lately. His swing looked a lot better. He has a couple of hits in his last few ball games. See what he can do here. As this one's fouled off to the right side, just behind it. Base hit should score 2 here. But we have evened it here in the bottom of the first. Like I said, JJ's from Freed-Hardeman University. He's from Tennessee. There's a lot of hunting and fishing over there as well. Finally caught him some trout yesterday. He was kind of worried about that. Good pitch there. Good breaking ball there. In there for a strike. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Let's see what JJ's got for us here. See if he can get a little 2-out rally going for us. Give us a lead here in the bottom of the first. The 0-2 pitch going to be outside. Good snag there by the catcher. Keep that from going to the backstop. That is Logan Strong back there behind the plate for the Pilots. Rocky Top, says Greg. One-two pitch here from Baylor. And it's going to be flared out and over the second baseman's head. That's going to bring 2 home, and J.J. Pruneau with a 2 RBI single here in the bottom of the first. That'll give the Chinooks a 3-1 lead. That is exactly what you want, and J.J. Pruneau stays hot at the plate. Just a little off the end of the bat flare over the second baseman's head will get the job done. And now comes up number 4, Carter Reed. Also out of Messiah University in Pennsylvania. First pitch is low. JJ's going to take off, little high. Ball's going to go into center field. And JJ's going to make his way to third. And he's in there safely. Good base running there from JJ Pruneau. Stolen base. So let's see if Carter can keep us going here. Here in the bottom of the first, as the Chinooks have gotten a 3-1 lead. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed by Carter. We send out a congratulations to Carter, who actually got engaged a couple days ago. So congrats to him there. Did it up at beautiful Eklutna Lake, so pretty good setting for that. Got his family to come up here. His girlfriend, now fiance, as that pitch is missed on. Josh Pruneau watching his son give us the lead, so that's pretty cool. That pitch is going to be outside. Evens the count at 2-2. And we have 2s. Mr. Abrams, we have 2s on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. See if we can scratch off one more. The pitch and swung on and missed, but not before the Chinooks take a 3-1 lead going into the top of the second. We will be back in just a second with the Pilots and the Chinooks. All right, we are back. Did a little bit of camera fixing for you guys. I know it's still a little crooked just a little bit, but you can see a little more of the field. But up comes number 4, Jake Dahl at Feather River Junior College. He's from Chico, California. And the first pitch from Luke is going to be popped up to the left's third base side. Hurst is over there. He's got room, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Absolutely, Josh. We can't wait to see you up here. JJ's a great kid. His bat has come alive in the last few games, so he's in our van. He's in my van when we pick up in the mornings, and so get to give him crap if he's late or not. But he's been a awesome teammate. As the first pitch is in there for a strike to Logan Strong out of Spalding University. What are you doing back there, Mama C? Mama C came to join us in the booth as pitch number 2 is in there for a strike. We love Mama C and everything she does for us here on the team. She's what makes it go round. So we appreciate what you do for us. Third pitch is low. Be 1-2 count. Luke's got a brother Cade on the team out of Connors State, also a pitcher. It's kind of cool to have family up here with him. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, turned on, and hit foul to the left side. Oh, we got my mom in the chat. Got my mom in the YouTube chat. Share a little about my baseball background. Well, I played baseball throughout high school, as that pitch is just outside, 2-2 count. Played baseball throughout high school, summer ball, and then said, let's just start golfing my junior year, and ended up going to play college golf at a JUCO in southeast Kansas. But grew up around the game, as that pitch is just high, which brings the count to full. See if Luke can battle back here and get himself an out. But yeah, I played travel ball throughout my high school days, and that's going to be just outside. Unfortunately, loses him. He's going to walk Mr. Strong. As comes up Zach Hefner, also from the Masters University. So some of the guys here have been giving him a little bit of a hard time. He's from Cedar Hill, Texas. See if Luke can come back here, get himself a ground ball, and get us out of the inning. That one is way up, way in, and JJ does a great job to keep it close. Runner stays at first. It's ball 1. Yeah, with my brother playing here and also playing at University of Pine Bluff, just kind of have grown up around the game and gotten a lot of my knowledge from Peyton. So shout out to my brother, who's in Oregon, Salem, Oregon right now, playing in Indie Ball League. That one's fouled back straight to us, 1-1 count. Playing an indie ball with the, I'm going to have to look this up real quick. Salem Kaiser Volcanoes, which they, I believe, got the win today, so good for them. That one's in there, ball 2, 2-1 count to Mr. Hefner. Have I played Moose Run yet? I have. I played the hill course the other day. That one's way outside. 3-1 count. I played Moose Run. I need to go play the creek course. Unfortunately, the greens at the hill course are not ideal, but that's kind of what you get up here with all the limited sunlight and all of that. As that ball misses high, and that will be a walk. Babe comes walking out of the dugout. I need to go play the creek course. I've heard it's a little bit nicer, a little bit better. Asher actually played in Palmer yesterday. What was the course?
Palmer.
Just Palmer Golf Course?
Palmer Golf Course.
Just Palmer Golf Course. So I'll need to get over there as well. I'd like to play a few more rounds this summer. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful course. The fairways are actually really nice. We got to play in a group of 8 the other day. We got the last 2 tee times, or 7, I guess. Got the last 2 tee times and walked the course. So that was a lot of fun to play with the guys. And yes, yeah, Josh, you'll love the stadium. We claim to have the best baseball view in Alaska. I don't know, you can kind of see it on the top right of the screen. There's a whole mountain range over there. It is absolutely beautiful out here. Settlers Bay is nice. We'll have to make our way over there. I've heard Settlers Bay is pretty nice. So we'll definitely have to make our way over there. All right, we got Ryan Dodson from Hendrix University out of Parker, Colorado. And that is going to hit him as well. And the bases are now loaded. See if Luke can get himself a ground ball to get us out of here with no damage done. Back up to the top, Mr. Vaughn Coleman. Palmer is a dump this year, not well maintained. So, there you go. I still want to get over there and play, just to kind of play some, have a variety of courses to play. There's 2 or 3 teams that play at Salem Ballpark. I've seen a couple games there. And he is going to hit another. Unfortunate for Mr. Rowland. See if he can settle down here. As up comes Cooper Kunis. Yeah. See if he can just take a deep breath here. Miss a barrel. And get us out of here without any further damage being done. And that is inside as well. Looks like number 31, Ollie Adams, is going to get hot in the bullpen. Be first out for the Chinooks. Pitch number 2 is up and away. Got a nice heckler in the stands there. Let's see if Luke can just reel it in here and get us out of here. As that one is in there for strike 1. Counts 2-1. Roland comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be in there. Ground ball. It's going to be foul. Counts 2-2. See if he can get a pop fly or preferably a ground ball. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be outside. Great job from Mr. Pruno to snag that one from going to the backstop. As, yeah, Mr. Gold Glover, recently Gold Glove, J.J. Pruno. So congrats to him, showing off a little bit of that there. See if Luke can get himself one here. Full count, bases loaded, nowhere to put him. And he is going to get a jam shot out to left field. In comes Dockstetter, and that is going to get down. 1 run will score. To throw to third is not in time. So that will be a 1 RBI single, and we are tied back up here in the top of the second. Just an unfortunate break there for Roland. He got the jam shot, got the pop-up he needed. But it gets down. Tough play out there in left. Good effort from Owen. Here comes up Antonio Gianni. Again, bases still loaded. Only 1 out here in the top of the second. That one's in there for strike 1, just on the outside corner. Luke comes set. Comes to the plate, and he is going to hit another. In comes another run. This is something that he struggled with a little bit in his first couple starts. Ollie continues to get hot in the pen. JJ goes out to talk to his pitcher, settle him down a little bit. All right, here we go. See if Luke can get himself a ground ball. Ground ball would be massive. Up comes Drew Johnson, first baseman. Base is still loaded here. That is going to catch the outside corner in there for strike one. Ball on the outside. Going to be 1-1. Oh, my dad's joined now too. Got both parents in here watching. Rolling comes set. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be way outside. And once again, another great catch there by Mr. J.J. Pernod to keep that from going to the backstop. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be outside as well. Moves the count to 3-1. Houston Babe getting a little antsy over there to come out of the dugout. We'll most likely see a pitching change after this batter. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be up, and in comes another run, as that is probably going to do it for Luke Rowland. As in comes Oliver Adams. Not the outing you want from Rowland. Tough to swallow there. Chinooks find themselves down 5-3. One positive thing about this is our offense has been getting going pretty well recently. So buckle up for a good comeback here. As he hands the ball to Oliver. Just an unfortunate outing from Mr. Rowland. We will take a break as Ollie gets warm, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back. Mr. Oliver Adams comes to the bump. Usually starting pitcher coming out of the bullpen today. Seeing if he can limit some damage here as number 5, Braden Horn, comes up, DH. See if Ollie can one pitch, one out. I got my aunt in here too. It's the whole fam pulling up to the YouTube chat. Here's the first pitch from Ollie. Going to be just low. Counts 1-0. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you guys? Thank you for the compliments. There it is, and that is going to be just foul. Good pitch there to come up and in from Ollie Adams. There he is. Oliver out of North Greenville University from Indian Trail, North Carolina. Also a very good personality guy on the team. And yes, he did. They're going to say he did. Counts 1-2. Big pitch here. Would be really nice to get it out here, maybe even 2. 1-2 count. Payoff pitch. Just outside. That looked really good. Shakes his head no. It's going to even the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch, and going to be hit up the middle to Josh Thompson. Glove flip to second. Gets the double play. Ollie Adams gets us out of it. A great double play from Josh Thompson and Nick Moyer. Josh's first put out of the season. As the Chinooks limit the damage, they fall to a 5-3 deficit. We'll see what we can do here in the bottom of the second. All right, we are back. Number 34, Owen Dockstetter, Anchorage native, born and raised here. Just committed to Lewis and Clark University. I believe it's university. Just committed to Lewis and Clark. I think it's in Idaho, I want to say. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be in there for strike 1. Thank you, Elaine. That is my host mom here in Alaska. They've been so grateful to have me. Let me stay at their place this summer. Pitch number 2 to Owen's going to be just low, or maybe just outside. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Thank you, Josh. That was a great double play turn. Needed that badly. Ollie did a great job to get us out of that. That's going to be in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Owen in left field today. Breaking ball, going to miss outside. Evens the count back up to 2-2. Nick Moyer on deck, number 11 out of Messiah University as well. I think we have 4 Messiah guys and 3 Masters guys. So already some camaraderie there. And Owen's going to swing and miss at that. Looked like maybe a slider. And that will be the first out of the inning. Like I said, up comes Nick Moyer, the shortstop, who just turned that fantastic double play to get us out of the last inning. Looking to spark a little rally here in the bottom of the second. That's going to be just outside. Counts 1-0. That pitch is in there high, moves the count to 2-0. See if Nick can be a little patient here and we can get a free bag for the top of the lineup in Austin Young. This one looks like it's off the end of the bat, going out to shallow right field, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder, Cooper Kunis. That'll be the second out of the inning, and up comes number 10, Austin Young. Like I said, Austin out of Fresno State University. That one's going to miss high. Baylor comes set. The pitch to going to be in there. Called strike, moves the count to 1-1. That one's going to miss just high. Two-one count, 2 outs. And that is also going to be just up. Payoff pitch, going to be a free base for Mr. Austin Young. Is it his second walk? Go to full play-by-play. Recent plays. Full play-by-play. Up comes Cal Whiff, again out of Pepperdine. Okay, no, first walk of the day. Right, he singled to left center field. So up comes number 21, Cal Whiff. And that is popped way up on the infield. Shortstop comes over and gathers it. That's the third out. As we go into the top of the third, Chinooks down by 2, 5-3. Ollie Adams comes back out on the mound. We'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back here at Lee Jordan Field. Ollie Adams on the bump. First pitch in there, strike one to Jake Dahl, left fielder. And that is going to be fouled off to the right side, quickly 0-2. Ollie goes into his windup. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, gonna stay just up. Good pitch there. And swung on and missed. Ollie Adams gets his first strikeout of the game. Hopefully that's an omen to come for the rest of this one. Up comes number 20, Logan Strong, catcher. Ollie goes to his windup. First pitch is going to be just inside and clip him. That is another hit batter in this one. Up comes number 21, Zach Hefner, getting out of Masters University. A couple guys on our team. Got Gage Webster, Ty Beck, and Danny Slasky from the Masters University. And also, like I said, Austin Young was there for a little bit. First pitch from Ollie in there, strike one. See if he can get himself a ground ball once again. Asher comes into the chat, says hi to his mom. We say hi to Mrs. Abrams. And this one's fouled straight back to us. Gives the camera a little shake. Oh, your mom put that on there? I thought you put that on there. That's funny. I know you guys can't see it, but we have a kid rolling all the way down the hill out there beyond center field. Swung on and missed from Ollie Adams. Second strikeout of the inning. Up comes number 2, Ryan Dodson. See if Ollie can get himself one more here. Comes set. Comes to the plate, and that's going to be fouled off. Little smile from Mr. Adams there. As I was saying earlier, great personality, great guy, great teammate. I believe this is his second year up here as well. And that one's going to get past Pruneau. Strong will advance to second. Another big smile from Mr. Adams. JJ didn't make too many mistakes back there. Very disciplined guy. Like I said earlier, just got a gold glove over there at Freed Hardman, so congrats to him on that. I know Josh is watching and very proud of JJ. That one's going to be fouled back once again. Brings the count to 1-2. See if Ollie can get himself a scoreless inning here. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there down the middle. Great pitch from Mr. Adams. Gets us out of the inning as we go to the bottom of the third. Chinooks still down 5-3. See if we can get something going here. All right, we are back. It's number 17, Phoenix West, comes to the plate. Like I've said before, our camera is a little cattywampus right now. That's about as good as I can get it for you guys without having the chain link fence in the way. So it's going to have to be how it is for now. But, yes, Josh, that last pitch was disgusting. Buckled him right down the middle. Let's see if we can get something going. Here's Phoenix, takes the first pitch. It's going to get down into center field. And he's just going to keep on raising that average. And up comes number 1, Drew Hurst. See if he can move him over, get on himself, and see if we can get something going here in the bottom of the third. Baylor checks on West at first. The pitch to Hurst is going to be in there, called strike 1. And he's going to give a pickoff move over to Phoenix. Read pretty well. The 0-1 pitch going to be low. Evens the count at 1-1. Comes the pitch from Baylor. Breaking ball, backdoor. Pretty good pitch there. Tough to read that one out of the hand. Moves the count to 1-2. Oh my gosh, you have a lot of words on there. In the pitch, going to be up and in, taken for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Tell you what, we are glad to be back at home after a few days away in Anchorage and that splooshy field over there in Matsu. We love the minors, but that field could definitely use some work. Two-two count. Phoenix goes, ball's down, and it's going to be an easily stolen bag from Mr. Phoenix West. Brings the count to 3-2. Single should score Phoenix, or we can get a free bag here and get first and second for Josh Thompson. Base hit right field. Down the line, that will bring home Phoenix West. Hurst will stop at first, and the Chinooks get one here in the bottom of the third. Great swing to pull one down the line from Drew Hurst. And up comes Josh Thompson. And there's Luke Hurst, a buddy from back home in Kansas State. Don't worry, guys. It's all jokes. I appreciate that, Luke. It's all jokes. It's one of my best buds from back at Kansas State. Good to see you're watching, Luke. And he pulls back the bunt. It's going to be ball one. Luke, I apologize for kind of just running away to Alaska this summer. And we kind of planned on golfing and fishing a lot, and I just kind of ran away. As there's a failed pickoff over there to first base. You can, but it's like FPO. If you close out and go FPO on here. On the Counts 1-0 to Josh, looking to get his first hit. Ball's going to be low and in the dirt. Hurst is going to stay over there. Good block there by Mr. Strong. Counts 2-0. Yeah, I know, Luke. That's my bad, man. I got an awesome opportunity to come up here and stay for the summer. And don't worry, I'll be back this fall. We'll do plenty of fishing and K-State games. Here's the pitch. That's going to be flared into center field. Not much to do there for Mr. Vaughn. That's going to be the first out. As up comes J.J. Pruneau, who had the big hit in the last inning, or in the bottom of the first inning. See if he can find one here to drive into a gap, move some runners around. Another pickoff attempt over there to first. Like I said, JJ has come into his own at the plate. Hurst takes off on a breaking ball. Ball looks high, and he steals second with ease. No, it's a ball outside. Brings the count to 1-0, I believe. So now another base hit from Mr. Pruneau here. Major Ryan Lefevre vibes right now, Luke. I love that compliment. That's a great compliment. Speaking of Ryan Lefevre, the Royals got hot today with a 12-5 victory. Unfortunately, we're still a lot of games under 500. Swing and a miss from Pruneau as Hurst will advance to third. So just fine there. Count's going to be 1-1. Now anything will score, Drew. Let's see if JJ can come through once again as he has the last couple games. I don't even know how to pronounce that. As I was talking about the Royals, Jack Caglione just absolutely out of his mind right now as that one's outside for ball 2. A little bit of a struggle last year, but he is very much coming to his own as of June. Very fun to watch him swing the bat right now with 6 homers in his last 5. Be awesome if JJ could get the Chinooks first of the season here and turn on 1 to left. He's going to take that breaking ball for a strike, brings the count to 2-2. Baylor comes set. JJ looking for a game-tying hit here. And he's going to swing and miss at a ball up. And that is 2 outs in the inning. Up comes Carter Reed. Would really, really like to tie this game here. Bring us back to evens. Ball is in there low. Counts 1-0. Shout out Bryn and good old Willie Nelson. Appreciate everybody, all the compliments, and this has been a lot of fun so far. Swung through, 1-1 count. Baylor comes set. And just in there. Going to be 1-2. And Baylor steps off. And TK makes it known that that is 1 step off for Baylor in this at-bat. Shout out to Keshi and Colin working the music in between innings and walk-up songs for the guys. And the pitch swung on and missed. Baylor gets out of it. But the Chinooks, plate 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd, bring the score to 5-4. Hopefully Ollie can keep us where we're at, get the bats back, get the Chinooks back up to bat here quickly. We will be back in just a minute. All right, we are back at Lee Jordan Field in this pulchritudinous view that we have from here behind the plate. Up comes number 32, Vaughn Coleman. Ollie Adams still on the mound. Swung on and missed. First pitch of the inning. Ollie seems to be in a pretty good zone here. Hopefully he can keep that up. Good breaking ball. Just going to be low. 1-1 count. Good pitch there. Going to be flared off to the right side and just foul. Great effort in right by Carter Reed, who's been playing first for most of the season so far, and they moved him out to right with Kirby Jenkins, which pretty cool story there. He is actually in Peru on a missions trip, and we'll have him back at the end of the week. Just got back, getting back from the jungle out there, and then we lost J.D. Wolf and Jack Florence. Jack was a pitcher and J.D. was an outfielder. They are serving in the Air Force, so we give a shout out to them and them serving us. So we appreciate that. Breaking ball pulled to left field. Dockstetter is there. A great diving play from Owen Dockstetter in left, and that will be the first out of the inning. Covering some ground out there in left. Probably L7. We'll give him a line drive. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Up comes Cooper Kunis. And Ollie gets ahead early with a foul ball. He used that. This one's going to be back up the middle. Tough play for Nick. He's there, makes it look easy. 6-4 put out, or 6-3 put out, sorry. Nick Moyer, I tell you one thing about this Chinooks team. Our middle infield is just ineffable at times. When you don't have Nick and Josh at second, you have Blake Allen and Tate Green. When you don't have them, you have Reese Vassar. I mean, it's the defense. You even saw it with Owen just now. The defense altogether is just very good with this team. In the outfield, very all-around, well-equipped defensively, the Chinooks are. Breaking ball going to be in there for strike one. Good pitch from Ollie. Another breaking ball, and he is just smiling. And he knows how good that pitch is. Big smile from Mr. Ollie Adams. See if he goes back to it here. Oh, he wanted it one more time. Another smile from Mr. 30, Mr. Ollie Adams. Brings the count to 1-2. Oh! Trevor Bauer, someone come take his sword. That is disgusting. From Ollie Adams, making him look like a fool. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, Chinooks still down 1. We'll be back in just a second. And East Street Mobile, I think we just have Reese and Blake playing catch down there just to get warm. Nobody in the pen. I think Ollie's going to try and get us some innings here. So they're just getting warm. That's a third baseman and a second baseman down there, so nobody getting hot in the bullpen. All right, we are back with Gold Glove playing left, Mr. Owen Dockstetter. Owen, after a week of being here, took me bow fishing for pike, which is something I'd never done before, as this is grounded to the left side, bobbled a little bit, and it's still going to make the throw in time for the first out of the inning, and up comes Nick Moyer. But he took me bow fishing for pike, which is something that I didn't even know you could do. I bow fished before, but not for pike, so that was a lot of fun. Doing something new, which is what it's about up here. A lot of things to do up here in Alaska. Such an amazing place. That's going to be up and in on Moyer. You can see up on the top right, clouds have cleared on the, I think it's Bear Mountain, I believe. Is that Bear Mountain? I think it's Bear Mountain. And just turned into a beautiful afternoon/evening here in Chugiak. That one's fouled straight back. We had possible rain showers, kind of sprinkling, spitting, annoying rain that you get up here in Alaska, but it is just cleared. Still a little bit overcast skies, but just a beautiful day. That one's going to be low, 2-1, as I can't see who's in the bullpen. Somebody getting hot. I believe that's Trey Harper, if I can tell correctly from the mannerisms. I think it's number 12, Trey Harper, who amazingly gave his Triple H today in discipleship, and it was absolutely awesome. It's been awesome to hear these guys speak from the heart and, tell us their life story, as that one's fouled back from Moyer. Trey is also out of Messiah University, PA. So he's getting warm. He's had some good outings this year. I'm going to assume Ollie's going to go one more, and if he gets into any trouble, Trey will be ready. Yep, 12 starting his warm-up routine. I appreciate the communication there from E Street Mobile. The pitch to Nick, going to be up high, and they say he didn't go. The check down to first, brings the count to full. We'll get to the top of the order here after Nick. Back up to Austin Young. Kind of convenient, his Fresno State gear matches pretty dang well with the Chinooks gear. That's going to be up and in, ball 4 for Mr. Moyer. And up comes Austin Young. 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk. Have you come back? And here we go. Baylor Sandberg still on the bump. Don't know if I mentioned this earlier. He's out of Sacramento State, but currently in the transfer portal. That one misses away. Okay. Yeah, I got it. That one's in there, called strike. Looked a little high, but we don't have ABS system in this league. I am singing the walk-up songs, Dad. And Nick is going to skedaddle onto second base. Well read there from Mr. Moyer. And, and Austin has a runner in scoring position. See if he can get himself an RBI here. Base hit would be awesome here. And swing and a miss, but Nick's just going to keep on skedaddling on over to third. So now an even better scoring position, as that was strike 3. So up comes Cal Whip. So I get a little wave from Phoenix West over there on the on-deck circle. See if Cal can bring us in a run here. So we got good comms from East Street Mobile. Ollie is done, and Trey Harper will come in here in the next inning as he daps up bullpen catcher Luke Zaromsky. Looks like Tate Green might be getting warm to come into the game as well in the infield. That one's going to miss high. Count 1-1. Second time we've had a runner at third. See if we can bring him home this time, as that lies in the hands of first baseman Cal Whip. The pitch is going to be outside. Ball's going to go to the backstop. In comes Moyer, and that will tie the game. Shout out Nick Moyer for the stolen bases. PB. And we are now tied here in Chugiak. 5-5, brand new ball game. This one's going to be popped way up to the left side and going to be out of play. Should be, yeah. And we got 2s on the board. Counts 2-2. 2 outs. The pitch is going to be low and in the dirt, bringing the count to full. Got Phoenix West on deck. And that is going to be knifed as Cal gets a free base, and up comes number 17, Phoenix West, who, like we said earlier, has just been on fire at the plate, getting on any way he can. As we have a little mound visit here. And I believe that is going to be it for Baylor Sandberg. In comes, can't quite see the number yet. Is it number 19 or 18? 19. In comes number 19, Drew Perigo out of Waldorf and Owatonna, Minnesota. If you guys have any more questions that you want to ask me while we have some downtime here, go ahead and ask them. Fishing related, baseball, golf, kind of anything. As Trey Harper continues to just kind of stay warm in the bullpen. Kind of excited. Me, him, and a couple of the other guys are going to go up north of Wasilla tomorrow to Willow Creek. Try and get on some rainbows. All we've caught around here are some really small Dolly Varden and really small rainbow trout. So we're looking for some bigger fish. So we're going to take the, I think it's like an hour 20 drive up there. about 5 of us that are going to go and try and get on some rainbows tomorrow. We got 2 days off, Wednesday, Thursday. So that'll be kind of nice before, like I said, we get into the grind of things. After the 2 days off, we go home against the Pilots, home against the Oilers, home against the Oilers, at the Miners, home against the Bucks, and then finally a day off, and then home against the Bucks, home against the Pilots, or at the Pilots, which will be in Anchorage. Then we have a day off, and we leave for a week-long trip to Kenai, which will be a lot of fun. Like I said, a lot of these guys are looking forward to it. Favorite fish to catch in Alaska? I got to go with just trout, really. I think the size of the fish up here plays a big factor. As you know, Dad, we've caught some big fish together up here. And I'm excited. I hope you can come back up. I know Mom is, but I hope you can come back up. We can get into some fish. But Dolly Varden, yep. Good job, Mom. It's a very beautiful fish up here. First pitch to Phoenix West. Going to be low and inside. And they're going to call a balk. Going to say he didn't come set, so there's a free bag for Cal Whip. I honestly have no idea about a balk. Just put advanced a second. Been to tail race yet? I actually fished there the other night. I tried with a fly rod. A little difficult to catch kings on a fly rod. I don't really fish for kings that much. I do know, as that's in there for a ball. That's ball 2. Or ball 1, actually. Tail race looks good. I was there the other night. There's probably 15 other people there. Had one guy hook into one for about 30 seconds, and it came off, and another guy caught a little one. But it's starting to heat up a little more over there. They said they're starting to catch them, and there was a lot of activity over there. But as Phoenix kind of gets jammed, it's going to be caught by the left fielder. But after this one, the Chinooks tie it up 5-5. As Trey Harper comes into the game to replace Ollie Adams. We'll see what he has. 2 real good innings from Ollie Adams to keep us where we're at. Give a shout out to Tim Cole as he walks in front of the camera. He's been amazing to me, him and Casey. The whole coaching staff, the whole team have been awesome. But we'll see what we can do here in the top half of the 5th. See if Trey can shut it down and get the hot bats back in there, and we'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back. Drew Johnson, first baseman. That's going to be in there for strike 1 for Trey Harper, like I said, out of Messiah University, Pennsylvania. He gave his, like I said, he gave his Triple H this morning, and it was awesome. This one's going to be grounded over to Cal at first, and he's going to take it by himself to the bag. So 2 pitches and 1 out for Trey Harper. Up comes number 5, Braden Horn. 3U. That one's going to miss up. Counts 1-0. Counts 1-1. I didn't see it. That's going to miss up and away. Oh, somebody actually did say enough Michael Jackson already. I didn't even see that. Favorite MLB team is the Kansas City Royals, as that is going to be another hit batter in this one. Kansas City Royals, East Street. Unfortunately, we are not very good. But, like I said earlier, Jack Caglione is coming into his own. Carter Jensen's on a 14-game hitting streak. So there's a few positives in this one. But yeah, been a Royals fan all my life. Grew up watching them. Up comes number 4, Jake Dahl. See if Trey can get a ground ball here. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. Harper comes set. Another good pitch. Gonna say he just missed it low. Got kids with horns out here. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but oh yeah, we got. If you can't hear in the background, good pitch there from Harper. A lot of hullabaloo. A lot of hullabaloo in the background. Hullabaloo. You give me some hard words over here. A lot of hullabaloo in the background with we got a park in the outfield. Swing and a miss on a changeup, and that will retire Dahl. Some nasty stuff from Trey Harper. But yeah, a lot of commotion in the background. This team means a lot to this town, and it's awesome to see how many people come out. A lot of the kids love these guys. They stay around for autographs after the game, and the guys just love it. Well, so what's your opinion on me, East Street, since my team is so bad? Am I valid for being a Royals fan? And if I am, what is your MLB team? I'm gonna go guess and say Mariners. There's a lot of Mariners fans up here. That one's in there, strike one. Counts 1-1 to Logan Strong. That's awesome. Good breaking ball to Drew Hurst over at first. He goes the easy way to Josh Thompson. And Trey Harper looks good in the 5th inning. Still tied up 5-5. See if the Nooks can get some runs here in the 5th, and we'll be back in just a minute. And we apologize, Jim. We have more Michael Jackson on the field right now. We are back with Michael Jackson. What? Up comes Drew Hurst, RBI single last time up, and he's going to take the first pitch for a strike. Let's see, in the MLB tarot cards, it's good, and yes, Trident up. And yes, Tim, we appreciate you hanging out with us the last couple days. It was good to have you here. Got to hear Danny's Triple H the other day. That was awesome. Danny's a great guy, just a guy after the Lord, and just a great teammate. Had a kid. Scoreboard says the count is 1-3. Gonna go with that's not correct. Now it is. And that is strike 3, called looking for Drew Hurst. Up comes number 22, Josh Thompson, second baseman. Good to see him in uniform. Good to see him playing. Sounds like he's got a pretty big fan club over there in the stands. First pitch in there for a strike. Blame it on the game. Back foot slider, going to be just low. Right down the middle for strike 2. You got me a good one? Okay. Colin Ott with the, if you guys want to come after anybody for the music, that is your man. And a base hit into left center field for Josh Thompson, and that is his first hit of the season. Love to see that. First game, first put out, first hit. Absolutely love to see it. Just what you want to see. Opposite field, perfect single. Yeah. Up comes J.J. Pruno. That is going to be just outside for ball 1. Blake Allen on deck, shortstop out of St. Mary's. Coming into the game here late. Little grunt from the pitcher there. Not going to help him out. Ball 2. That's pretty cool. First MLB game at Kauffman Stadium. It's come a long ways. It's going to be sad to see it go here in the next couple of years, but I think that new stadium is going to be really cool. JJ goes down for the bunt. Going to be just foul. Don't mind that at all. Real good idea there from Mr. Pruno. See if he squares again. Pickoff move over to Thompson at first. Not going to do anything there. Another pickoff move. That one was a little closer, but he's safe once again. Little head tap from Babe. See what JJ's got for us here with the 2-1 count. No, I know it's Old Kauffman Stadium. I'm just saying it's sad to see the new one go. The pitch, not going to bunt again, and that's going to get through for JJ Pruno. Thompson stops at second, and JJ has his second hit of the game. And it'll be first and second for Blake Allen as he comes up to the plate to Stanky Leg. Takeshi with the Ox shout out. And for those of you that don't know, Takeshi is the one on Ox, and so is Colin. Blake Allen just finished up his freshman year at St. Mary's, where he started at shortstop. Very good defensively. Had an absolutely insane showing the other day. An ineffable showing on the defensive side of the ball. Making multiple putouts, a couple double plays, couple sliding plays. Very impressive from the young kid out of Texas. See if he can get himself an RBI here. They're going to call another balk, so we get some free bags. Big spot here for Blake Allen. Base hit should score 2, as forgot his name already, as Drew Perigo fails to come set once again and gives us some free bags. Big spot here for number 2. Family in attendance. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Moves the count to 0-2. Big spot here for Blake Allen. Anything goes here. He's going to ground it, and they're going to give up the run for an out, so a productive out for Mr. Allen. And that will work. That gives the Chinooks a 6-5 lead, and just like I told you earlier, this team is prone to a comeback, as they have regained the lead here in the bottom of the 5th with a run in each of the last 3 innings. Pruno stays at second, and up comes Owen Dockstetter. I have no idea who Wiggle Pants is, but I appreciate the compliment. I'm going to guess that that is Mason. Which, if it is Mason, the kid has had 2 insane outings in his last 2 starts. Last start he had against the Pilots, he went 7 scoreless. And only 85 pitches, I believe, so very efficient from him. Swung on and fouled back. So Wiggle Pants is Mason. Just got the word, double checked. Had to make sure. Counts 0-2. To Dockstetter, see if he can get himself an RBI here, extend the Chinooks lead. Gonna miss on the outside. So 1-2 count. Perigo comes set, and almost a ball to the backstop. Good stop by Strong. Two's on the board. Twos are wild. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on second. Good take there from Owen Dockstetter. Brings the count to full. My mom asked who Wiggle Pants was. Good way to foul off that one. Yay, JR. Full count to Dockstetter. Perigo comes set. The pitch is going to be just outside, and what an at-bat from Owen Dockstetter. Up comes the shortstop, Nick Moyer. Big spot here. See if you can extend the lead. Chinooks lead the hit category 6-1. And since that rough second inning, have been shut out in 3 straight innings as we have put 1 on the board in 3 of the last 3 innings. That one just misses outside. I appreciate it. You like that? Comes the pitch to Moyer. Going to be in there for strike 1. As joining me here in the booth, Mr. Ollie Adams. Good outing from him today. 2 scoreless innings. 2 2/3 innings. Couple strikeouts. 1 nasty one on a curveball. 1-1 count to Moyer here. It's going to be just outside. Perigo not looking too happy with the zone. Brother. Okay. 2-1 count. Runners at first and second. That's going to be right down the middle for strike 2. Twos are wild once again on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runners on. The pitch is way outside, going to get to the backstop. And now a big spot here with a full count for Nick Moyer. Okay. Here's the pitch. And popped up. And catcher's going to run out of room. Count's going to stay full. Another great at-bat from a Chinook this inning. Fouling off a few pitches. Getting that pitch count up. And fouled away once again. Nick Moyer with a heck of a battle here. Yay, 3 Bears. Perigo comes set. Comes to the plate. That's going to be low, and another phenomenal walk forced by a Chinook this inning. And here comes the top of the lineup, Austin Young, in a big spot. Would be a phenomenal time for the first home run of the year for the Chinooks. Right guy at the plate to do so. Perigo's gotten himself into a kerfuffle here in the bottom of the fifth. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That one's going to be in there for strike 1. Big spot here for Austin Young. That's going to be low and away. Good stop by Strong. Move over and block that. That'd have been the 3rd run come in from the Chinooks on a wild pitch. The pitch. Swung on, back to Perigo. He's going to go to first, and that will do it, but not before the Nooks tally 1 and take a 6-5 lead. 1 run, 2 hits, 3 left on. Trey Harper comes back on the mound, and we'll be back in just a second. Welcome back to Chugiak after another inning of Michael Jackson. There's so much Michael, but everybody loves Mikey, so it's okay. Trey Harper still on the mound. First pitch is going to be in there, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good changeup. Another good changeup from number 12 in a zone, as it looks like Paul Wyckoff, maybe? Looks like Paul's just starting to stretch down there in the bullpen. Great pitch there from 12, just missing on the outside corner. Chinooks got out to a early deficit in the first. Battled back in the bottom of the first, take a 3-1 lead, and then a rough inning from Luke Rowland to give the Pilots the lead back. But 3 straight innings of 1 run have brought the Chinooks back in front as that is fouled off. 2-2 count to number 21, Zach Hefner. Harper comes set. The pitch is going to be in there. Called strike 3. Nice pitch there from Trey Harper. Froze him up good. And up comes number 2, Ryan Dodson. Pilots in their gray on gray uniforms today. First pitch in there, called strike. Chinooks in their white navy whites. In my opinion, the best looking uniform that we have. I was telling Tim the other day, we got to get a alternate baby blue or something would be pretty sweet. Something like the Phillies or the Twins, I think, have a alternate baby blue. I think that would look really good. I think that merch would sell pretty quickly. Speaking of merch, shout out to Trinity and Casey in the merch tent for all they do for us and with the gear. As that is grounded to third, going to go foul. Over there to Paul, who's warming up in the bullpen. Counts 1-2. Just want to say shout out to everybody back home that's been watching, the compliments and the questions, and buddies that are watching. I know Trent, a couple of the guys are watching. Is that Mrs. High? Trent, Luke, Garrett, all those guys. I appreciate you guys watching. And Mom, Dad, other family, and obviously the people who are regulars. We appreciate your support for the Chinooks, and I know the guys appreciate it. As the 2-2 pitch, good breaking ball, and Trey Harper gets another here in the 6th. Up comes number 32, Vaughn Coleman, back to the top of the lineup. We need better chairs in here. My back's starting to hurt. First pitch in there, breaking ball just missing on the outside corner. Great pitch there. Little purpose pitch. One-0 pitch, goes back to the breaking ball and puts it in there perfectly. Moves the count to 1-1. And another good one in there, a fastball from Harper. Counts 1-2. See if he can finish him off here. Little roller to Hurst at third. On the run, makes the throw just in time to get the out. 3 up, 3 down once again from Harper. No runs, no hits, no errors. Chinooks hold on to the 6-5 lead. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, we'll be back in just a minute. We are back here in Chugiak. Up comes Cal Whip. Shout out Ash and Julie Hurst for being in attendance for Drew today. Or Drew's sister Samantha as well. That one's in there, ball one. We do want to give a shout out to trainer Annalisa, putting in the work to keep our guys healthy, and giving us high chews on her way by. That one is a little bit inside. Perigo's still in there. Pitch to Cal. It's just outside. This is going to be 3-0. Perigo comes set. And that one's going to be in there for a strike. There's your automatic. Number 17, Phoenix West on deck. It's a good showing here in Chugiak today. Stands are pretty full, and that's going to be ball 4 for Cal. As the leadoff runner gets on, up comes number 17, Phoenix West. Let's see if him and his hot bat can move us around a little bit. Perigo comes set. Making sure he does after the couple balks that he has. That one's in there for strike one. As much as we love Cal, probably not a steal threat. Counts 0-1. Good pitch there, in there for a strike two. Dang, like 20 people got off. It's 11 o'clock back home. Yeah. Phoenix chokes up a little bit, see if he can find himself a pitch here to at least move Cal on over to second. Pickoff move to Cal. Wasn't too far off the bag. Gets back safely. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and that is just unfortunate for Phoenix West and Cal Whip. Line drive right to the first baseman, who goes back to the bag for one of the easier double plays you'll see. Just unfortunate there. Not much you can do. So now Drew Hurst comes up, 2 away. Good swing there from Drew on the first pitch. That's going to be strike one. Drew single and an RBI single back in the third. See if he can get something started for us here with 2 down. Foul back right here. 0-2. Shout out Mr. Thompson for getting that foul ball. 0-2 to Hurst. That is looked a little outside, but it'll be called strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on. Harper comes back, and we go to the top of the 7th. Chinooks still leads 6-5. Trey Harper back on the bump here in the top of the 7th. First pitch in there, a ball to number 14, Cooper Kunis. That one in there for a strike. Paul's starting to take off his jacket. Get a little bit warmer down there in the bullpen. Whatever you want to do. Fouled off, and Cal makes a decent little snag over there at first base. Harper comes set, 1-2 pitch. Going to be just a bit low. Evens the count, 2-2. And that one is going to be hit right back up the middle. A good swing from Mr. Kunis. And the first batter of the inning gets on for the Pilots. Up comes number 7, Antonio Gianni. Yep, that's a good word. Harper comes set. Would love a ground ball here to erase that base hit. And a swing and a miss on what looked like a changeup up in the zone. Gianni batting .263 on the season. That was before the game. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Harper. Payoff pitch swung on, tipped into J.J. Pruno's glove. That is yet another strikeout from Trey Harper. Turns around, communicates to Nick Moyer. Let him know he's got him. Comes number 1, Drew Johnson. First pitch in there, they're going to say just low. Not a bad pitch at all from Harper. Runner goes, ball's popped up. Moyer calls off Thompson and makes the catch. Runner was in motion, makes his way back to first. And Trey gets the second out of the inning. Up comes the DH, number 5, Braden Horn. Trey comes to the plate, going to be just low and outside. Pulled off a little bit on that one. If you guys keep those questions coming. Good breaking ball from Harper to get a pop-up. Blake comes charging in, calls him off, and it's dropped. Tough play from Blake Allen there. Runner goes first to third. And up comes number 4, Jake Dahl. Not ideal for the Chinooks there. Blake's first time playing right this season. See if Trey can move past that and get himself the third out here to get us out of the inning. Good pitch there from Harper to get ahead. Counts 0-1. Big spot here if Harper can get out of it. Good block there. Quintessential from J.J. Pruneau. Saying earlier, he has a gold glove for a reason. Big at-bat here for both sides. Harper comes to the plate. It's going to be popped up. JJ comes back, and he's going to run out of room. Nice catch by the fan. Gives it to a kid. Good job there. That moves the count to 1-2. Harper's one pitch away. Big pitch coming up here. 1-2 count, first and third, 2 out, 1 run ball game. Gotta have your best pitch here. Just up and away, evens the count, 2-2. Harper comes set. Line to first and caught by Cal Whiff. Nice play by Whiff. Perfect way to get out of the inning. The error in right is a wash. And the Chinooks hang on to the lead with a little bit of pressure from the Pilots. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-5 lead. New pitcher coming in for the Pilots. As we have Colin Ott singing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." As Kai Butler comes in on the duet. Beautiful stuff from Colin Ott and Kai Butler. They aren't just baseball players, folks. Phenomenal job from you two. New pitcher on the mound, number 35, Cam Krogan. Where'd my... I'd tell you what college he's from, but it's not on my computer right now. Cam is from Pepperdine University, so teammate of Cal Whip. Up comes the bodacious Josh Thompson. All good, Jim. All good. It's getting late out here. It's okay that you left. We won't hold it against you. First pitch to Thompson is up and away for a ball. Music City approved. Josh Pruno approves of the singing of the 7th inning stretch. And that is going to go behind Josh Thompson. Not something you see very often. And that is going to mess up our camera. I think we're good. Yep. Had to reposition the camera there a little bit. Swing and a miss from Thompson. I appreciate it, Jim. I'm having a fun time back here. It's been a lot of fun. This one's going to be chopped foul. Counts 2-2. I need to figure out a way to get the camera level. It's just a little slanted, but it's not too bad. No. You can still see the field of play pretty well. Josh Thompson's finally ready. Two-two pitch is going to be chopped back to the mound. Soft flip to first, and he'll be retired. Up comes J.J. Pruno. 2 hits already in this one. It's from a rose. See if his bat can stay hot. I think it's 4 hits in the last 3 games, I think, for him. And 2 have been today. So something going well in the box for JJ. And that's going to hit him square in the back. They don't even want to pitch to him. Visibly upset as he's going to go down to first. At this point, I wouldn't want to pitch to him either. Couldn't have felt good at all. Up comes number 2, Blake Allen. Good spot here. Right center gap is wide open. Those are Quinn's. It's going to be just inside. Misses for ball 1. Reese Vassar on deck. Off the end of the bat. It's going to carry, but into a glove in center field. JJ stays at first, and up comes number 6, Reese Vassar. These rows of flames, attention of fire. Reese has been swinging the bat pretty well this year. I believe he has 8 RBIs, hitting .324 with a .410 OPS or on base percentage. 3 walks, 3 doubles, 11 hits. He's going to turn on one that's going to stay fair. Long throw from third and a good pick at first. And that will retire Vassar for the 3rd out. Chinooks don't get any more. Still a 6-5 ball game here heading into the 8th. As in comes Evan Rossi. First team All-ABL last year as a closer. Just the guy you want on the mound in this situation to get you that 6-out save. We'll see what he can do when we come back. We're back here in Chugiak. Rossi on the mound. Couple defensive substitutions for the Chinooks. Tate Green at second for Josh Thompson and Reese Vassar in left for Owen Dockstetter. First pitch from Rossi in there, strike 1. Number 20, Logan Strong at the plate. Rossi is going to pull that one just a bit outside. Kind of an interesting delivery from Rossi. It's kind of not quite over the top, but not quite sidearm. Counts 2-1. It's going to be just low, I think. Move the count to 3-1. Rossi has been the guy this year. 3 saves already. Good pitch there to bring the count to full. Mosquitoes, man. Rossi comes set. Full count pitch is going to be pulled to the left side and fielded foul by Drew Hurst. This was Rossi's, what's the word I'm looking for? Forte last year, coming in and closing out games for the Chinooks. Got him that first team All ABL. He's going to be pulled to the left side once again, down to the bullpen. Good at bat here from Mr. Strong. That one is just going to miss, going to be ball 4. Nobody hurt, though. Chinooks looking to improve their record to 8-4 overall and 4-1 in conference. Heifer up to the dish. Rossi looking for a ground ball to eliminate that walk. That is going to be in there for strike 1. Pilots at 3-8, looking to really get something going on their season. And there's your ground ball. Green to Moyer to whiff. And they get it done. 4-6-3. Just what you want if you're Evan Rossi. Beautifully executed. Just goes to what I was saying earlier with this infield and this defense from this team. The second double play turn tonight in a big spot. Up comes Ryan. Good pitch there, in on the hands from Rossi. Good pitch there from Evan. Oh, 2 pitch. Just a bit outside. Rossi comes to the plate, and that one is also just a bit outside. See if he can settle in here. He's going to bounce that one in there. Deep breath here from Rossi. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Would love to get out of this here. Got him looking. Strike 3. Evan Rossi. You'll love to see it from him, and he's done it time and time again. Chinooks keep the 6-5 lead going into the bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the plate, 9-hole hitter Nick Moyer. Looking to get on for the top of the lineup. It'll be Moyer, Young, and Whip. Comes the pitch, and it's going to be in there for strike one. Good eye there from Moyer. Would be awesome to get some insurance here for what we assume. Evan Rossi coming back out for the 9th. And a base hit poked into right field. Nick Moyer gets on as the leadoff hitter in this inning to bring up number 10, Austin Young. Back to the top of the lineup. See if the Nooks can get something going here. Like I said, indubitably, with Evan Rossi coming back on the bump. And Austin's going to lay down a really good bunt. Can't beat it out, but Nick, there's nobody covering third. Have a little bit of a stoppage. They're going to look at it. They're going to say it hit Austin in the box, calling him out. Unfortunate for the Chinooks. Or are they just saying foul ball? Okay, just a foul ball. Austin's still up. Oh, I saw you went to Pepperdine. So Austin still alive here, 1 strike. Called that a foul ball. Moyer still at first, and he gets back safely. He was only 1 step off the bag, but he's going to get back safely. 0-1 pitch to Young. He's going to chop it to short. Throw is there, and not going to get the throw to first. And up comes Cal Whip, who, with new news, just told me that Cam Krogan on the mound, I told you they both go to Pepperdine. They are actually roommates. Nick wasn't out. So 6U. Or not 6U, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it was 6U because he went there. So like I said, Cal and Cam, roommates at Pepperdine University. That's going to be just high. Counts 1-1. So fun little duel here between 2 college roommates. Roped to the left side, just out in front. Going to be a foul ball. Count moves to 1-2. The pitch, and Cam is going to win this roommate battle. Little smile from Whip as he goes back to the dugout. Little grin from Cam on the mound. Up comes Phoenix West. Seeing if he can stay hot at the plate. Drew Hurst on deck. Young at first, 2 down. First pitch fouled off to the left side, out of play. Yay, JR. Dang, it's only 8:46. It's about right on time. It's usually around 3 hours. We had one last week. It was like 2:40. It was really quick. Quick check over to first on Young. Oh, 1 to West, and that is also going to be fouled back. Quickly 0-2. Yay, 3 Bears. Another check on Austin Young. Real worried about him over there. The pitch is going to be lined, and nice play by the shortstop. Using the hops to get up and get that one from going over his head. A good swing by Phoenix. Tim Slasky, you are correct. Phoenix hardly ever wears shoes. The only time he really wears them is when he's on the field. The Bucks won? Who'd they beat? This just in. The Bucks beat the Oilers, so a win here from the Chinooks would put them in a great spot in the league standings. Rossi coming back out for the 9th, see if he can shut it down for the Chinooks. Chinooks were a half game behind the Oilers before this one. So them losing and us winning would put us a game up on them, which would be big going into a couple off days, which we return back here against the Pilots at 6 p.m. on Friday. And we also get a 2-game set with the Oilers on Saturday and Sunday. So those are 2 very big games for the Chinooks. There's the throwdown from Pruneau. Number 32, Von Coleman, coming up to the plate. Pilots will have 1, 2, and 3 up in this inning. Rossi looking to go 1, 2, 3 to shut this one out. Get himself his 4th save of the season. First pitch going to be lined out to right field to Blake Allen, who makes the catch a little too nonchalant. Wow. But that is 1 pitch and 1 out for Rossi. A couple grins from the guys on the infield after that one, and a little smile from Blake Allen out there and right as well. Up is Kunis. Just a bit low. The 1-0 pitch from Rossi is right back here at us. Look out, camera. Shout out Coach Jared for coming to get this foul ball. Camera is okay. That one is flared out to left field and gonna go foul. Chinooks in a really, really good spot here to take a game lead in the division. Looked like it wanted to be a changeup, just flew out of his hand a little bit, missing on the outside corner. This one's going to be popped up to right center field. Phoenix coming in and making the grab, and that is 2 away. Up comes Gianni as the Pilots' last chance to get something going here. Rossi would love to get this taken care of quickly and get us out of here. That one's going to miss for ball 1. Rossi comes set. Just missing on the outside corner. That looked really good. Like I said before, no ABS, unfortunately. This one's chopped up the middle. Nick Moyer, 6-3, and the Chinooks bring it home after being down early. Rossi with the 6-out save and drive home safely, folks. Your Chinooks are 8-4 and first in the ABL with a 6-5 win. They out-hit the Pilots 7-2. After being down early, they throw up 7 straight shutout innings from the bullpen. Cue up Boogie Wonderland. Let's have some fun. A big win for the guys tonight. 2 off days coming up Wednesday, Thursday. A nice win from the Chinooks here tonight. A great comeback win. Like I said before, I thank everybody for watching and commenting and the questions and the feedback. This was a ton of fun. Asher, thanks for doing the live scoring for me. I appreciate that. This was a ton of fun. I'll be here for the next few games. I hope you guys tune into those as well. Like I said, 2 off days and then back right here at Lee Jordan Field at 6 o'clock on Friday. And right back here Saturday, Sunday as well. Saturday's game is at 6, Sunday's game at 4. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Go Chinooks.